Ladies and gentlemen, people of Italy, citizens of the world, speaking to you today is Dr. Siyabulela Mandela. I hail from the house of Mandela, a descendant of the Tembu Kingdom in the eastern parts of South Africa. I am a peace and human rights activist, and I work for journalists for human rights. Coming here today, I was pondering and thinking about how do we make the future. I was thinking about how did our forefathers and foremothers made the future. Our forebears fought for justice. Our forebears fought for freedom. Our forebears stood in defense and fought for human rights. Our forefathers and foremothers fought for peace. Peace, justice, human rights for all. Not only peace for Europe, but peace for Africa, peace for America, peace for Asia, peace for South America. Not human rights for Europe or human rights for Ukraine or peace for Ukraine, but peace for Israel, peace for Palestine, peace for Africa, and peace for all citizens of the world. These are the ideals that they stood and fought for. These are the ideals that they sacrificed their lives, and these are the ideals that they went to prison for. And now the question and the answer to the question on how do we make the future is quite simple. We make the future by building upon the foundation laid by our forebears, our foremothers and forefathers, by standing in defense and in fight for justice, for freedom, for peace for all. We as this generation, we have a collective responsibility to build upon the foundation laid to us by the generations that came before us. The generations that came before us made the sacrifices. They stood in defense of justice, peace, and freedom so that this generation doesn't have to go through discrimination. This generation doesn't have to go through slavery. This generation doesn't have to go through colonialism. So it is upon us as this generation to stand in defense of these ideals when our leaders pity us against each other, when our leaders polarizes us along racial and color lines. We have a responsibility to stand in defense of those ideals. It is for that reason, ladies and gentlemen, to say we speak for peace for Ukraine, but equally so, we speak for peace in Africa, we speak for peace in the Middle East. That is why I say we are not free until the people of Palestine are free against the injustices of Israel apartheid. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.